monthly special, which is our marine collagen peptides and our free-range collagen peptides. Great pricing, a great opportunity to save. And free-range collagen peptides, marine collagen peptides, before I started talking to them about them a few decades ago, no one talked about collagen peptides. Now it seems everybody's jumped on the bandwagon. I see beverages with them in it. I see food bars with them in it. And again, collagen peptides are very difficult ingredients to do correctly. We have the experience necessary to do them correctly. We are an original manufacturer of our products. We don't rely on contract manufacturers. I get my collagen peptides from the same folks I've been getting them from for decades. The most reliable, I think the most trusted, the most experienced manufacturer of collagen peptides from Japan. So we go wherever we need to go in the world to ensure that we're going to get you the best materials and the best opportunity to see benefits. So collagen peptides, whether it's your skin, wrinkles in your skin, appearance of cellulite, I'll talk about that during the shows, whether it's the comfort of your joints, collagen peptides are a critical integrating protein in our body. They really are the matrix protein in our body. And when we're looking at our body, collagen is the primary protein found in our body. So this is an opportunity to deliver something that is critical for the structure of our joints, critical for the structure of our skin. And as we age, collagen synthesis struggles. We see it in our skin, we feel it in our joints. And this is an opportunity to not just provide the raw material you need, but also to do so in a fashion that actually stimulates and signals to collagen synthesis that you're ready to go. And it's an opportunity to make a visible difference. So I hope you give it a try.
Well, it is certainly a weekend when we have entertainment on the brain, right? We're all thinking about the big game, Bill Duggan, and I don't know about you, but I would love to be able to watch a football game where I can see every blade of grass, every bead of sweat, every person in the stands, right?
From home.
The halftime show that is like surrounding you with color and sound where you feel like you're right there. Well, if you're not gonna have that this year, there's always next year, right? Because today, we are bringing you the top-selling TV brand in the entire country. Here too at HSN, at the lowest price we have found anywhere, and this is the works. I want you to consider this like every bell and whistle you could possibly find on an incredible television. I feel like I am in church right now looking at this stained glass. I've got to tell you, it's Samsung and nobody does it better. And this is the Q60B. So it is the latest version. We've got all the Qs and the Hs and the high defs and every abbreviation you can think of. And the beauty of watching HSN is we're going to walk you through what all of that means. But for me, that means every blade of grass, every bead of sweat, clear, beautiful picture. And this is a very smart television too. I love that it actually comes with live television, Samsung TV. Oh my gosh, because I have previous version of this, and we watch all of our live shows. You can watch on-demand shows. This one can look like art on your wall. You can do slideshows. It's really exciting. Even the remote has all the bells and whistles. Like you can talk to it, you can charge it with the lights in your home, for goodness sake.
Sure can.
So we are going all out for you guys today. And as I mentioned, everybody's got entertainment on the brain. So let's talk about it. How are we gonna upgrade you right now at home? I want you to look at this spread we made.
Okay.
Because this today's special is all about options and choices, from your screen size to how much money you want to save to how you want to get it home. Look at all of these choices. 43-inch has actually been very popular today. I think a lot of people, whether it's a guest room or the garage or the kids' room, like the bathroom even, you're picking up the 43-inch size. But even if you just started there, it's a $230 savings today. All the way down from 50 inches to 55, 60, 65. We're at 75 at my house. I didn't know we had the 85 available until I came in today. It's almost half off today, which is wild. Flex pay, look at the flex pay. That's how you get it home right now for 1/5 of the price. Those are interest-free monthly payments. It's on its way to you immediately after your first flex payment, which really blows my mind that we're gonna send you this gorgeous brand new television and you pay that off over time, interest-free. So for instance, that 85-inch, you're getting home for what, 300 something? That's, I mean, It's amazing. It's mind-boggling. And then the last thing, and I promise, Bill Duggan, you're off to the races.
No, take your time.
VIP financing. This is so special. If you have the HSN credit card, the QVC credit card, even Zulily, we're all the same family here. You are now spreading the cost out. Let's go big, 85-inch, for instance, over the course of 18 months interest-free. So you're looking at $87.22, and these are the types of televisions you use. Think about it. If you were ever gonna invest in something, wouldn't you want it to be something you use every single day?
And that's just it. We do it, you know,
day.
stuff we just wear on the weekends or stuff we just wear when we go skiing or summertime. The television in our homes, I mean, I joke the TV is my roommate because it's on in the background, it's keeping me entertained, it keeps me company. Turn it on in the morning to get the news while I'm putzing around or working on my taxes. And that's just where you would appreciate the investment. I get it's an investment today, but it's an investment that pays for itself. Starts with the brand. Because there are a lot of TV options out there, a lot of brands we've never even heard of, but we've heard of Samsung. Samsung is a leader here at HSN. They're #1 nationwide, and they track it on a 2-year cycle, but they've actually won this award 16 years in a row.
Holy cow.
Isn't that phenomenal? And you think about it, 16 years ago, we were still watching high definition television. 16 years ago, we weren't streaming nearly as much. Our needs have evolved, technology's evolved. Samsung has remained on top of it. And it's the one thing to put a lot of tech into something, but I don't get it. I can't understand how to do it. They make it very approachable, very obtainable, and that's where it's worth it. I mean, I think we've all been there. We go out and buy a smartphone. It does a lot of cool things.
I never use them.
Yeah, I wanted to take pictures and make phone calls. This television has a lot of cool features that are approachable.
They're easy.
Have you ever been there with the battery in the remote? Because the kids took the batteries out of the remote control. Samsung put a solar stripe on the back of this remote so it's always charged up. No more batteries in the landfill, no more going dead. You can even plug it in if you'd like, because maybe it sits in the man cave, doesn't get a lot of light. But this is just convenience. Speaking of, shortcut buttons in terms of a microphone built in, shortcut buttons to Netflix and a Samsung TV Plus, very easy. And that's where it really is enjoyable. You know, there's a term out there called tech phobic, where it's like, I'm scared of technology, I don't need it, I'm fine with a typewriter. Well, you're probably fine with a black and white TV too. However, you're gonna upgrade. You can get a bigger size. Like you were at 75 inches. Sometimes people stop at a certain size because it doesn't fit in the living space, it doesn't fit in the car. This 85-inch TV over our shoulders, it is big, but it's all screen.
It's so sleek. That's a great point. There's nothing more disappointing than getting something that you think is gonna be 85 inches of screen, and then you've got this huge, thick bezel. This is so sleek and beautiful. I love that there's even room underneath if you've got maybe a sound bar or something that you want to, you know, an existing piece that you want to add in. Ours is up on the wall. And the first thing my husband said when we got it was, there's more wall space. We could have gone bigger. I'm like, come on, man. But I'm not gonna lie, it's probably my favorite purchase in our entire house. Because again, movie nights, games, concerts. Sometimes we can do, like we had a party and we could do a slideshow of like photos of the person whose party we were celebrating. You know, I mean, just a piece that is so functional in your home, but you can make it look beautiful too. Like I can make it blend in with my wall. And it's so easy. And if I have questions, I literally
turn on ambient mode.
Push the microphone.
And that's really been a game changer. I was not aware that Shannon Fox, who I was on previously, is a marriage counselor. She was like marriage saver. Because quite often, the woman in the house is like, we do not want a lot of electronics in my lovely living room.
Come on.
Is that Happy Mother's Day?
Those are my boys.
So we've turned off the television. I was able to find a photo of Michelle and her kids. This is what lives in the living room. And we joked about it earlier because I pulled up a photo of Shannon and her family. And her baby, her daughter was so small. We've done that. We've taken family photos. We print them out. We get them mounted and matted. The kids grow up. So it's like, oh, that's family, that photo's 10 years old. You can update these all the time from the last vacation, this Christmas. I mean, little quick thing, remember the TV's turned off, so it's actually adding to our living space, not taking away from it. Maybe I don't like that yellow matte, you can change it. You don't have to reframe it. We want to go a little more color or a little pop or a little more subdued. This is where it is so adjustable to
neat.
what your lifestyle's like, to what room you've put it in. And this is just one of the ambient features.
It looks like you have a clear frame. Look at how the gray blends into the wall behind it. And I get it, this is a television, you're watching shows and things, but these are the kinds of upgrades and features that we're so excited about here with this Today Special, because we can bring it to you, honestly, at the lowest price we could find anywhere in the marketplace. We always encourage you to do comparison shopping. We've done it for you. You can trust us or you can look yourself. We're happy to, you know, offer a price like this. Look at how sleek, when I talk about, look at this side view of these screens. I mean, it is an incredible piece of technology you're getting.
Air Slim design is what they're calling it. 1.1 inch, because that's also happened. Ooh, I'm getting a nice flat panel television, I'm getting an upgrade, and it's this thick. So then you wall mount it, and then it gets even that much further out from the wall. So they've made this 1.1, look at how thin this television is. So it's completely wall mountable still, which is exciting, but also just melts into the wall. And so you probably couldn't tell, but the one that we've been sitting in front of is 85 inches. And what does that mean? It is big, it is bold, no matter if you're 10 feet away from the television or right up next to it. And this is the wow that we want to share with someone. That was just the 43-inch TV. Now we're getting this big 85-inch screen.
Look at that.
So imagine
by the way, it's coming right to your door. You don't have to be concerned. How are we getting this home? How are we going to rig this in the back of the car? Who's going to hold it? We send it right to you. You don't even pay for the shipping on that. I mean, that's incredible. And by the way, I didn't realize this. We double our warranty just for the HSN customer. That's something Samsung and HSN were able to work out together. It's usually 1 year.
Exactly.
You get 2.
And usually you get it at the box store and it's like, oh, before you load it up, do you want to double the warranty for more money?
Cha-ching, cha-ching,
And think about it. Sometimes it's worth it because, you know, everyone's getting their hands on it. Not everyone's loading the dishwasher. Not everyone's doing the laundry. And we extend those warranties. Everyone is watching the television. I'm so loving you, just sitting back, relaxed, watching your shows. And it is fascinating because whether it's a show we've seen all the time, whether it's something new, whether it's movie night or just noise in the background. So real quick, this is the 85-inch size. You see how thin the bezel is, which is great. These measurements, 85 inches, it's on the diagonal. Side to side, this is under 75 inches. You can do it. You mentioned the stand. So totally wall mountable, but I love to point this out. Another solution Samsung has given us. The stand, I can actually give myself an extra inch of clearance on the bottom, so I can put my sound bar or my cable box underneath it. I can even move these feet in about 10 inches. So that means if you just have a side table that's 4 feet wide, you can have an 85-inch TV.
Oh my gosh.
You don't need a 7-foot long.
You know how many people are at home like, oh.
Oh, they're getting out the tape measure.
It will work.
Exactly. And it does ship for free, which is great. But one of the cool parts about this television, when you get it home, you put it in place, you plug it in, you turn it on. It has an adaptive picture quality. So what does that mean? It can help calibrate on its own to the space. You know, it's downstairs in the man cave, it's in the living room. It can tell how much light it's getting, whether it's, you know, wintertime or summertime, whether it's coming in the afternoon or not. So you're always gonna get the best picture. Because often you have to like chase it. You have to like, oh no, let's fix the red, let's fix the greens. Nope, you don't wanna worry about that. Then it goes a step further. The audio, Q symphonic sound, which is great, but more importantly, with that Q symphonic sound, it automatically adapts to your living space. It gets feedback and realizes, oh, you have a lot of hard surfaces, so we're gonna bring up the treble or the bass. I don't even know how that all works, but more importantly, it does it for you.
That.
Right?
And that's what I mean, when you're watching a football game or a movie or a concert, to feel like you're in a theater, but you're at home, I mean, it does not get better than that, you guys. I mean, I can listen to that.
And we're not even turned up.
And it used, it's so good. I wish you guys were here to experience this. How exciting. And it used to be some TVs, you'd get them home and it's just blowing the sound into the wall behind it, and that was it. This feels like I'm being enveloped in the highs and the lows and the bass.
And so that's just it. Beautiful picture, beautiful audio, Q symphonic sound, which is great, but it also has object tracking, which we've kind of heard of before. You know, you can hear the race going down the road or the action going across the screen because you have a surround system in your house. They've been able to keep that quality of audio in that slim panel, so you still have great audio, great picture. So really, Samsung, you can't do wrong, but I'll warn you, Samsung has a breadth of TV options. They have some standard entry-level televisions, doesn't have ambient mode, doesn't have the clarity or some of the features we're sharing with you in the QLED line, doesn't have, it's not as smart. And that's another thing, a lot of us are streaming a lot more, right? And, you know, most televisions nowadays do have smart TVs, even if you bought it 7 years ago.
Right.
But maybe it just has Netflix. Or even if it has Netflix, does it have quad-core processing? That means we pick a show, it's going to boot up and
you're not waiting, like, come on, I need to see the next episode.
So it's really going to make a half an hour show.
Okay, Samsung TV Plus is one of my all-time favorite things, because I told you, I have a Q television. It's one of the earlier versions. I bought mine a couple years ago. It has been a game changer for us. We watch live television. Look at, you get a guide, you get HSN, you get QVC, our new HSN Plus, like the streaming service you're gonna get on this television as well. There's on-demand shows and movies, and that's already preloaded, included. There's no subscription for that.
None at all. Free television.
This
is Samsung, again, giving us a little bit of an extra. And what is that? Sure, great picture, great audio, but they're giving us free stuff to watch.
Ooh,
so live news, which is great. HSN, QVC, cooking shows, challenge. Did the boys watch Samsung TV Plus?
Oh, yeah.
I love Phil Army.
They do.
I don't know if you might want to watch it first, Mom, but it's America's Funniest Home Videos, but it's funny stuff.
You know, modern.
And it's and the thing's more cutting edge. And that's where you have something here for everyone. News, crafters, home improvement, for free. This is where, again, investing in a Samsung television, you're getting a lot of extras that you're gonna appreciate. So yes, free television with Samsung TV Plus, the HSN QVC app. What's cool about this is when we first launched the Q60B, that was not an option. But because this is pretty much a computer, you're gonna get updates. So we got an update, and all of a sudden that update gave us the QVC HSN for free in here in terms of the app. You go to the App Store. You can, I was on earlier with Valerie. We pulled up some yoga programs because there's an app for that. So again, there's apps here for everyone. And when you think about it, look at your television. It probably has Netflix, might have YouTube. Does it have Disney Plus? That's new within the last few years. Does it have Paramount Plus for your Yellowstone fans?
I see Peacock, I see HBO Max.
Yep, it goes on and on. You can remove, add. One other cool get.
Samsung Health, I have that on my phone and my watch.
Yep, now you can watch the programs on here. It's actually funny. I got engrossed in an Instagram Live with Valerie during the week. It was her and this beauty guest. They were so funny and charming, and I was watching it on my phone. And I was like, hold the phone. I can actually take my content from my phone, my social media and all that, fling it up to the television, and now sit back, relax, see all the fun. One thing I want to highlight, though, is you have Apple TV built into the television. And what they're excited about at Samsung is Apple picked Samsung to be embedded in their TV.
That's interesting.
Right?
They
could have gone
all
anywhere.
the choices, So built in, so I don't need any of my extra little cubes or things.
Yep. I remember back in the day, I went out and bought it, $100, something plus, and to plug it in and set it up, an extra remote. It's in the TV, that content. So it's smarter than smart. I think Shannon Fox called it, the television is the valedictorian in the house. It's not too smart, but it's smart that it has the answers and you can find the stuff.
Yes.
And this is where, I mean, the kids, what programs do the kids like to watch these days?
Well, it's funny because they will watch YouTube TV a lot.
Okay.
They'll watch regular YouTube. They like Mr. Beast and all these different streamers.
Mr. Beast?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
You'll get sucked in, trust me.
What's a favorite movie you like to watch on a Saturday night?
You know what, actually, we were watching a lot of Jim Carrey movies lately, my husband and I. Just looking for funny,
fun.
you know,
Lighthearted.
Easy, lighthearted, funny watches.
Truman Show, great one, right? Jim Carrey,
Liar, Liar,
just filmed up the street. So you want to watch it, it's Saturday night. What they say at Samsung is spend less time searching.
Every streaming service you have, which one has it, and which one's free, which one's not.
You start settling on
crazy.
which one has the shortest title.
Sure.
So you go down to your remote control, you hold down the microphone button, find the Truman Show. It's gonna do the typing, the searching, the hunting, and this is where it comes down to the processing speed. If your television can maybe even do some of this features, you wanna make sure it's gonna be faster. So what it's done, it's found the show for us. It's found it across all those platforms, so you don't jump into Netflix and Hulu and Vudu, type it out and spell it.
It tells you everywhere you can watch it.
Right. So you can really just come down there. It's actually done the shopping too. It'll give us the prices, which is great. So I hit the button and it's gonna take us right into what we want to see. This is where it's Saturday night. We don't have to wait till it's on a Tuesday or on a Wednesday. Or what time does the show start? You start it when you're ready.
There you go.
So boom, it went to Vudu, Apple, Prime, Redbox, all these great options. Oh, the list goes on and on. It's a popular show. We can watch it for free. even better. So perfect. Saved us money, saved us time. We've joked before that you spend more time making the popcorn than you do looking for the show.
Yes, absolutely. And I will say too, so we have this airing, and then you have one more airing today, and that is it. Now, the 85-inch, there are so many size options. Look, we couldn't even fit them all under the bar that says today's special. It goes up to 75. We do have the 85-inch. We only have 83 left. So a lot of you saying, you know what, it's time. I'm gonna invest in something I use every single day. I wanna go big. I wanna get the best of the best, all the bells and whistles. Today is the day to do it. Let me tell you, we have the lowest price we have found anywhere in the marketplace. This is Samsung. They are a global brand. You can find them elsewhere. You're not gonna find them at this price, not with FlexPay, not with the type of VIP financing we have. We have free shipping. I mean, it literally comes right to your door for you, and you're ready to go and be entertained and get all the best features. Even the remote is smart. This is what it's so exciting when we can do an offer like this, especially in such a well-known brand. Samsung is the best of the best. And that's not just us saying, oh, it's the best, we love it. This is measurably in the entire country, time after time after time, the #1 selling TV brand.
And as technology has evolved, as our, I mean, even through the pandemic, our needs all changed in terms of we're watching TV more, I want more of this. Samsung has been able to be on top of it, yet it's not tech that's too out there. Exactly.
It's tech you'll actually use. It's like, my husband, bless his heart, one year, I was into photography, he bought me a really nice camera. You think I used all those features? I had that thing on auto because it was overwhelming. It was too much. I do appreciate that with Samsung. You get great tech, but it is very user-friendly. I mean, honestly, when it comes down to it, you could just push the microphone button and ask if you need a show or you don't even know what to watch, right? Open up comedies or pick an actor. It's gonna do that for you. And then the picture, the quality. You know, I'm not a huge tech expert, obviously. So sometimes when you see Q60B, LED, smart TV, you know, all these letters, what does it mean for me at home, Bill? Fill us in.
You know what, I'm gonna break it down. Samsung, #1 brand, can't go wrong. The Q60B is the model number, and we actually like to share that with you because go out there and look. As anywhere else, gonna give you twice the warranty, free shipping, and all of that. So do comparison, but also just realize it's a very popular model. What was the other one? QLED. Oh, 4K. So high definition is 2K pretty much. It's 2 million pixels. We have quadrupled the number of pixels going to 8 million pixels. That's the 4K story. But then what's the QLED? You're stepping up. Samsung has basic entry-level televisions. Most TVs are basic, but the QLED, it's not your basic TV, it's elevated. Elevated in the quality of the picture and the audio, which is important, because that's, you know, really what's gonna feast our senses, our ears and our eyes. But then the tech does matter, because you don't have a TV for one summer or one football season. You have it for years.
Decades, even.
So you're gonna get higher, actually, before we get off this, I want you to notice that. It was a dual LED experience. So remember I said 8 million pixels? Those pixels have a dual LED in it. So that means one lamp doesn't have to kind of go hot and cold or try to find that happy medium. You have a dedicated warm and a bright, a dark and a light. So it is more precise, more sharp, and more vivid. This is the high dynamic range of color. More crayons in the crayon box to really give you the visuals that we're supposed to see instead of dumbing it down. And speaking of dumbing it down, this is that Q processor on the inside. It has the ability to upscale, upconvert, download and stream faster. I think we've all been there where, okay, gonna watch a movie and it spins and it spins. It's all the loading time, right? That goes away, it gets shortened. Or you watch something, we hate to say this, 90s television. Remember those oldies but goodies? Wasn't shot in 4K. Actually, The Truman Show wasn't shot in 4K. When we watch those older pieces on this television, automatically upconverts it. Doesn't make it 4K, but it enriches and enhances the quality. So it's a better experience, easier on the eyes. And actually, where you'll notice a difference, if you watch a lot of news or even HSN, we have our graphics, you know, stuff scrolls across the bottom during the sporting events. If it's muddled and cloudy, you probably need an upgrade.
Or if there's like a trail behind the person who's running on the field.
Exactly. And that's just it, because your television can't keep up with the graphics that the networks are doing or the action in the movie. This TV will. Another thing I was telling people earlier, if you can't see the stripes or the plaid in my shirt, it's probably time to upgrade. Because it's those little details that you're missing. And that's where you're gonna get a beautiful picture quality. every time you turn it on. This morning I got up, I turned on the TV, and I started making coffee. It's my roommate, it keeps me company, and yes, then it's Saturday night, and it's like, ooh, I've been waiting all week to get comfortable and cozy, it's a rainy day, and just veg out, binge watch, and enjoy what it's gonna deliver the moment you get it home. And I'll be honest with you, I've had mine for about a year. You get complacent where it's like, I love it, it's big, it's beautiful, and then you go to someone else's house.
Then you realize.
Or a hotel, and you're like, or even go to a restaurant and like, this TV quality's, I should have stayed at home.
And the thing I would say too is, if you're watching television, it's because you want to escape, right? Yeah. You're watching your favorite show. You just want to relax and get comfy. You're watching a movie with your family. You want to enjoy it to the fullest. You're watching the big game. You're watching a concert, whatever it is. You're watching it because you want to feel as though you're part of what you're seeing on the screen.
What we missed.
There's no better way to do it than with a television like this one. I mean, you're seeing a TV screen shot through a camera in our studio, shot through whatever screen you're watching us on right now, and it's incredible, right? If you think that's impressive, wait until you get this home. You will lose yourself in the picture, the color, the sound. You know, I mentioned earlier when you're watching a game, and this is not an exaggeration, but being able to see the blades of grass and the beads of sweat and being able to hear the crowd and to see all the t-shirts when they take that shot and they're panning across, you know, it is something next level, and you really do lose yourself, and it is true entertainment. And if you're doing your movie nights at home, don't you want it to feel like the most entertaining it can feel? I think you do, and I think that's why it's been so popular. And by the way, the 85-inch, how many do we have now? 77? That's 75 now. 75 of the 85-inch. And the reason I bring that up, first of all, that's a major upgrade. You're gonna be so excited when that box shows up at your door, but it's almost half off today. Almost half off. You are saving over $1,300 if you're getting the 85-inch today. And extreme savings on all sizes. This is actually the lowest price we have found anywhere in the marketplace. We can say that. And you can do your comparison shopping to see that. But it's an incredible deal that we're offering with this today's special. By far the best deal of the day. Free shipping, so that's covered. Samsung has actually agreed to double the warranty for you, our HSN customers. So instead of a 1 year, you're getting a 2-year warranty on that. It is that super thin screen, but it is so vibrant. I love that the frame, the kind of bezel around it is very thin and slim. So it is all screen, baby. It is all color and light and sound. Absolutely beautiful. VIP financing is a big deal too. Yeah. Use that HSN credit card, QVC card even, Zulily card even. You're gonna spread out the cost. So the 85-inch, for instance, I mentioned, because we only have a handful of those left, that over VIP financing would be $87.22 a month. That is interest-free, as long as you pay it off within that 18-month period. And again, these are investments you're keeping for decades. I mean, this is a real, true investment.
Right, and I was talking with our producer earlier. He's like, I've been eyeing this TV for a little while. Because we've had this on. It's been our most popular of the year, but this is our last time with the Q60B as a Today Special, which is always a good time to pick it up. And it's funny, this is what I love about HSN. You get it home on FlexPay, right? Yeah. And then the tax man gives you that refund. You can pay it off before, which is
like
great.
That. Yeah, there's no like prepayment penalties or anything like that. I know. There's no convenience fee. That's a really annoying phrase too. We just, with Mike Mizaka, had a coin hour, and he's so funny. He's like, I don't know who that's convenient for, but it's not you, the shopper. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that to you.
No restocking either,
right? No restocking fees, right? We want you to truly shop with peace of mind. We've been here 45 years. We're doing something right if you keep coming back to us, and we're a trusted source for the biggest names out there, and Samsung clearly is one of those.
Is biggest. And speaking of big, I want to go into the 85-inch story real quick before it's gone. Yeah, this is the 85-inch TV behind me. I indulged myself. I have this television. I went to 85 inches. And the thing is, I was trepidatious. I was like, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment by myself. I'm like, that's a bit much. And I was like, it's gonna be too big. No. Well, that's just, you know what, I'm worth it. I'm worth it, why not? And the thing is, it arrived, I was like, oh, I hope I don't regret it. I don't regret it because, one, it is all screen. Yeah. It is so much enjoyment. People come in, they're gobsmacked. They're like, wow, we're coming back to watch the game. But more importantly, it's my piece of entertainment, it's enjoyment, and it is all TV. So this is 85 inches on the diagonal. Side to side, it is just under 75 inches. I don't have to have a big, long side table like this. I can have a table as wide as 4 feet, and that's it. And it'll still big bang for my buck. I upgraded from a 55-inch television. whoops, 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 get this behind it. This was what I had in my living space.
Look at that perspective.
Was so much more excitement. 138% more TV watching, more binge watching, more of the big game. Because you know what, Michelle, before the pandemic, I was going out to the movies. I was watching stuff, you know, I'd go to a sports bar. Now, I can do it all at home. People come over to my house.
I was gonna say, you become the house people want to come to because you got the beautiful television. I
and
bet
they bring
you don't
over
regret
treats
that.
and snacks and all that good stuff. But one of the main reasons why I went with 55 before is this is what fit in my car. Truly, they brought the box out from the back of the store and I was like, oh, I gotta get this in my car and up the stairs and in the elevator. We shipped the 85 and 75 by appointment, so you know when it's coming and you can really just be ready for it. And it was a gift for myself. I live alone. You could get this for Mom for Mother's Day. But guess who's gonna use it? The kids, the husband, everyone's
It's a family purchase.
Totally.
This is true. And I bet you when you bought that 55-inch, it was priced the way our 85-inch is today.
True.
Which is incredible. I mean, the 85-inch is almost half off if you're getting it today as our Today Special. Best price we have found anywhere in the marketplace, you guys. I mean, that's a huge deal. On top of that, your shipping and handling is taken care of. This is a big box, 85-inch television. To not have to pay for that, that's pretty incredible. It will come to your door. That is by appointment, to Bill's point. The flex payments, I mean, that is something every single person gets to enjoy. It can be your first time ever shopping with us. This can be your 45th year shopping with us. It does not matter. Flex pays for everyone, and it's just an option you choose when you check out. You don't sign up for anything. It's not some special club. It's not, you know, there's no convenience fees for that or prepayment penalties or anything. All it does is help you get your item right away, by the way, after your very first flex payment, and then pay that off over time. There's no interest, and you can auto debit, auto credit, PayPal, whatever you prefer. That's something special we do. And don't forget, VIP financing is a big deal, especially for those of you picking up the larger scale size screens. Use your HSN credit card or your QVC card or your Zulily card. We're all the same family of company. You'll be able to spread that payment out, and that is interest free. So if you're picking up the 50-inch, 55, 60, 65, 75, or 85, you have 18 months to pay it off. So we only have 63 left now of the 85-inch.
Oh, wow.
That one is flying out of here. This is your second to last presentation, and that will be it. So please don't miss your opportunity, really.
And you won't regret it, because I mean, imagine, you're watching TV right now. How long have you been watching TV right now? It's not, you know, a quick like 20-minute coffee break. Sometimes it is, but when you can really sit back, relax on a weekend and you know, we start with one show or one cat video, and then it becomes, how long have we been watching TikTok? Because that's actually something cool you can do. I'm over here on my phone. I talked about how I jumped onto Instagram. I can take my Apple phone, fling it to the television. I can take my Android phone and fling it to the TV. I might need, there we go.
I did that with vacation videos. They were all on my phone and my parents wanted to see, and they're you know, trying to watch on my tiny screen. I said, hang on a second. Boom. And it will say, do you want to accept the phone? And I, and then everything goes on the screen.
There you go.
Which is a really cool feature.
And those features are something that's totally approachable for all of us. A lot of times like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'm not gonna be able to make it happen. I get in the beginning, it's like, it might be a little weird. Where's the settings? How do I do this? But guess what? Then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, that Facebook video that's so fun over here, I'm gonna put it over here. Or the social media, or the vacation photos like you were talking about. So it's mirroring my phone, everything that's on my phone. Oops, Shannon photos, we're getting ready. Here's the family photos of you guys that I pulled off of Facebook.
Very cool.
And we can slide through, there's your Christmas photo. And this is where, again, whatever's on your phone, have fun with technology. Don't be intimidated by it. One of the big reasons I like to illustrate that is I'm on an Apple phone. I have Apple AirPlay on this television now because Apple's embedded. I don't need to have Samsung phone, Samsung TV. So that's a cool feature. Do you have smart assistants at home, or those pucks? Do you have any of those at home?
Yes, I do.
Which one do you have?
We've got an Alexa. I don't know if I can say it out loud.
You could say it.
I never know.
Because actually, prior, older Samsung TVs, even like the one you have, you didn't have a choice. You had to use the Samsung voice assistant. This model, you can work it with your Alexa.
That's cool.
You can work it with your Google Home, and you can have the Samsung voice assistant. So I'm sitting over here, I hit the microphone button, turn on the light. It's getting late, it's getting dark in the room, so I can ask it to turn on the light. Boom, didn't have to get off the couch.
Isn't that fun?
I've turned my home, over the pandemic, you know, people made bread and all that. I did not do that.
I have a bread maker in my, it's in the back of the cabinet, but we made our own bread for a little while.
I did not make bread, but I put a lot of smart devices in my house. And the cool part about it is, the TV grew with, I got smarter, so I can actually control those devices. Literally on the couch, I've been there, turn off the AC, turn on the coffee maker. I mean, so customizable, because it worked into my house.
Wild. This one, you can do gaming with this too. Doesn't it have a gaming hub?
Yeah. Do you have
Holy
gamers in the family?
The whole family, yes.
Even you?
Yeah, well, sometimes. I try. They get very fed up with me very quickly.
Well, guess what? You do have a gaming hub. So see, just connected my Xbox controller. And when we come back, we're gonna show you how it has a gaming hub built in. So the console, gone. You really can play all your online games right over here. Do you wanna play Fortnite, Mom? Want to play Forza? What do you wanna play?
My kids are big Minecrafters, Rocket League, all of those. But the fact that they could, I don't even want them to know that they could do that on a giant screen instead of their little tiny one. Fascinating. You guys, we're taking a quick break. We've got to give you a chance to get your orders in. The 85-inch is on its way out. When we return, more with our best value of the day. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the HSN pregame show. What do you got, Tina?
Well, Ty, we're doing it again. We won't have just one, but more than 10 today's specials all day on the Big Game Sunday.
High-performance deals from DG2, Beekman, and Bissell.
And let's not forget division champions Colleen Lopez, Iman, and Origami.
For more on this, we go to Sarah.
It's going to be a blitz of savings from Dr. Nassif Phillips and Ninja on the field. Back to you, Ty.
It's your chance to score during today's Super Special Sunday previews tonight at 10.
Don't miss it.
It's our biggest President's Day sale ever with dynamite deals on your favorite brands. Savor delicious seafood from Curtis Stone. Make your home a happy place with Beekman 1802. And upgrade your sleep with a new Beauty Rest mattress. Plus, save up to 30% on thousands of items. It's the President's Day sale, February 17th through the 21st, here on HSN.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Hey ladies, it's Marlo and Debbie D. Join us for the HSN Valentine's Day special, Monday at 8 p.m. only on HSN.
Welcome back in, everybody. We're just having a good time. We're relaxed. We've got our popcorn.
TV.
We are watching the television of all televisions right now. This has been such an incredible today's special from Samsung. It is a powerhouse of a television. When I tell you this has every bell and whistle you can think of. It is the latest version in the Q60 series. So this is the B. We are talking 4K QLED, which is incredible. The sound is amazing. Every smart feature, you know the remote, you can even use the microphone to talk to. It's a solar charging remote, meaning I could flip it over and let the lights charge up the battery on that thing. Very, very user-friendly. You can do gaming on this, streaming on this. You can fling whatever's on your phone. You can do slideshows. I mean, it is essentially a computer. I mean, there is nothing you can't do with this beautiful television. And it's all about options today. I feel like from the size that you want to how you would like to purchase this. We have so many options for you, ranging from the 43-inch size screen, which actually very popular today. Big savings on that one as well. If you're getting it today, a $230 savings. But we have from 43-inch all the way up to the 85-inch, which is almost half off today. We actually can say we have the lowest price we have found anywhere in the marketplace on this television if you are shopping with us today for our today's special. Of course, we have FlexPay, so that is how you're gonna spread this out over the course of 5 months. You get your television right away after your first monthly payment. Those are completely interest-free. Using your choice of method of payment, you can pay that off anytime you want to, completely up to you. And if you use an HSN card, a QVC card, or even a Zulily card, we're all the same family. Now you're spreading out your costs over the course of 18 months on anywhere from the 50-inch to the 85-inch. If you're getting the 43-inch, you'll have 12 months to pay that off. But that makes it so attainable, Bill, to get the latest and the greatest. In fact, the 85-inch. That's the big one. We have 47 left. When we started this hour, we had over 75. So they're flying out of here. There are gonna be some really happy people. There's no way you're gonna regret an 85-inch gorgeous television that you will literally use every single day.
And that's just it. Whether you're excited for the game tomorrow or halftime, or you just wanna binge watch your favorite shows, this will give you beautiful picture quality.
Look at it.
It is Q60, it's a QLED, which is it's an upgraded version from Samsung. First of all, Samsung, #1 brand, not just at HSN, but nationwide. 16 years, they've been the #1 TV manufacturer.
Wow,
so technology and our at-home needs have changed. Samsung has kept up with it. So what does that mean? With the QLED line of televisions, you're getting better color, you're getting better audio. So whatever we put on this television, it's gonna upconvert to near 4K. Whatever you're gonna listen to or get immersed in, it's gonna sound good. And I can even say when the TV you turn it off, it will look good. It doesn't take away from your living space because you have a way to hide it. You have a way to make it add to your decor. Those little bits of technology, like you at the top were talking about, you know, how you can fling it in your slideshows. So much. Some of us aren't there yet. But trust me, when you have this television in your house and you can easily take those photos from a trip or from a wedding or a bridal shower and you want to share them with people, you're not on the little screen.
I figured it out on my own, and I am not a high-tech,
Girl, Mom.
I am not a high-tech. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna play around. I drag the top down. I'm like, what is this smart view? So I hit it, and then all of a sudden on my TV, bloop, would you like to connect to your phone? I'm like, yes, I would, thank you very much. And then it mirrors your phone. So it is very user-friendly technology, which I love that you bring that point up, because sometimes you hear like it can do all these things. You're like, I just wanna be able to watch my TV. You can. That
was my mom. We're getting her a new television, and she's like, I don't need any of this smart stuff. I just want my shows. I'm like, I get that, Mom, but when I come over, I want to watch Netflix, or I want to be able to.
When the grandkids come, they can game on this, for goodness sake.
They totally can.
Holy cow.
So that's where we left off. Let's get into the gaming hub. One of the cool upgrades with the Q60B is, you see we have our multimedia, all our streaming services. They added the gaming hub. And it's not just, you know, tinker little games. It is the full-on legit games that we've come to play with on our gaming console. And it's one thing to be able to take my controller, like this controller right over here, I can come over here and pair it. This is all I need. I can take my controller to grandma's house and use it as a remote. And it's one thing to play the games, but one reason why we can do this is, you know, they have gaming consoles because the processors have to keep up with the action and the storyline and, you know, not be fuzzy. You have that processing capability in your television.
Yeah, there's no more needing like the little baby games or the discs or any of that. It's all just stored within.
Or better yet, the kids, they have that in their room or in the basement, out of sight, out of mind. This is the main living room, you know, nicely decorated family space. Where's the console? Don't worry about it. But they can be playing down here. What were they playing? They were playing Fortnite downstairs. Then they can come up here and play exactly where they left off or continue it at grandma's house. So we got excited when Gaming Hub got introduced. That's new to this Q60B. I love the fact that it has ambient mode. We could spend a full hour on ambient mode alone because this is where a lot of families and relationships are like, well, honey, I want a big screen TV. I mean, it's just not the same.
And what did we always say? I don't want a giant black box on the wall.
Exactly. You're not gonna walk away with that. You can literally download your own stuff, add your own stuff, family photos, you name it. There's a free app called the Smart Things app, which works on Android or Apple. You can take a picture of the wall color, so it's the exact same match. You can take a picture of the bedspread if you'd like, add a light show, add family photos.
That is cool.
And we could spend time on this because guess what? It's not in all Samsung TVs. So it's in this Q60. This is a picture I took on a vacation years ago. And you know, it's wintertime, so I thought, you know, black and white was nice. But now we're getting into spring. I can turn this into a watercolor, an 85-inch watercolor. I can actually go, let's see, where's the watercolor? I think that's watercolor. A nice sort of watercolor with movement. And the crazy part about this, Michelle, this is when the TV is turned off. So this was the natural photo, it's matted, and this is what's great because name one other device or appliance that we set up our living room around, that we sit furniture around. I mean, we're not all hanging out on a Saturday night near the dishwasher.
It kind of dictates how, I mean, good point, how that, well, my kids are.
What?
We've started making them do dishes now.
Good.
So it takes them forever, like 10, and I have to fight every urge in me not to get up and go help them and, you know, put stuff in the right spot. But to your point, there is no other, honestly, major investment we're making that we center our lives around the television. Everything we do is based around it, whether it is looking at family photos or vacation photos or movies, your favorite shows. It's like I said, if you're watching TV, you want to escape, right? And don't you want the visual and the sound, and you want it to be as realistic as possible. That's why I get so fascinated with Samsung televisions, because sometimes I feel like I could reach into that screen and touch Brad Pitt right there in the face. He just looks so real to me right there.
Or Tom Brady, or whomever,
Tom Brady,
exactly.
Whoever it is. It's incredible when you get into technology like this in a screen that is, it's like this thick. I mean, it's unbelievable to get this kind of technology at the pricing that we can do nowadays. I remember when these TVs first came out, the 85-inch we have to offer today, honestly, is priced like the 55 was back then. I mean, technology keeps getting better, but somehow we're able to bring you values like this today. The 85-inch is almost half off what it would normally be, and that's the one that's in danger of sellout zone. We have 3 dozen left. This is the second to last presentation on the day, too.
So this is the 85-inch. It's big, it is bold, it fills up a room. We're not even standing right next to it where it even looks bigger and more exciting. Right behind me, this whole time, this TV is a 43-inch. It's been turned off. Isn't that gorgeous? It's funny, we were on one day with Alice Caron, and she's looking at it, she's like, this TV is gorgeous. And I'm like,
it's not even on.
It's turned off. I didn't have the heart to tell her. So what's great about the 43-inch, we have a size for everybody being a today's special. So the TV's off, it's fine, it's out of sight, it's out of mind, it's adding to the front entry, it's adding to the office. I wanna watch something, we have all those streaming options, which is just great because, you know, we wanna watch something on YouTube or Netflix or Apple TV, awesome. You want to watch one of the 190 free channels on Samsung TV Plus?
Live TV on that too.
Great. Fling your computer to it if you like, because this is completely wall mountable. This stand's adjustable, and I'm going to do this real quick because we were showing before, but look at how thin.
Look at this.
So it's about 1 inch thin, right? 1 inch thin. Even the 85-inch TV is 1 inch thin. Look. And we like to show this because I think we've all been there before. It's like, ooh, I got a nice flat panel television, and it's
and you
6
have to
inches
keep moving
deep.
it further away from the wall, or you try to mount it and there's all this space behind it. I mean, this is truly sleek and beautiful. I mean, and really, really easy setup. Honestly, you're gonna turn it on, everything, it's very intuitive. It walks you through anything you might need to do. The menus are easy, the remote is upgraded. I mean, there's even a microphone built into it. You can ask for things you wanna see.
What I appreciate too, we have a size for, you know, apartments, studios, a home office, a guest room, and yes, then you can go big. Don't be limited on by what fits in your car or what the store has. We have all the sizes right now, and this is that big 85-inch box. That it came to me on a big truck, on a pallet. I know. Do you have enough room in your car?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
How would you get this home? You'd be a nervous wreck.
Totally.
Or you'd be paying a lot extra to have someone deliver it for you.
So when I upgraded my television, I sent my mom the 55-inch that I had. It cost quite a bit of money to send it to her. And some people are like, you should have just bought a new one. They have free shipping sometimes. I should have. But the thing is, I got mine shipped to me for free. The 75 and 85-inch come by appointment too, which is important. So it's not just gonna be sitting there till you get home from work. And then remember, it's an adaptive picture quality. So you get it home, you plug it in, it will self-calibrate to know that we have hard surfaces, there's a lot of window or light coming in because it's summertime. This is that 75-inch size. So maybe you think 85 is out of the question, it's too big. 75 inches on the diagonal. Side to side, this TV is 66 inches. So you can maybe make it work. Remember the legs? You can wall mount it so you can remove them. You can actually move these in or out about 10 extra inches. So if you have a side table or a bookshelf 4 feet wide, you can walk away with big impact over here. So the impact comes from the picture quality and the audio. The enjoyment comes down to it's easy to find stuff to watch because I can speak to the remote. I have all the apps over here that I can think of, maybe even extras like the HSN QVC app, the Samsung TV Plus. And this is where it grows with you because it can be smarter. You can add smart devices. You can use the, maybe you're not a gaming family yet. Maybe the kids are still too young. They're gonna grow up and all of a sudden they're gonna want a gaming experience. You have the gaming experience. But then a lot of people appreciate the ambient mode because you know what? Okay, turning off the television. And I'm gonna be honest with you, most often I just turn off the TV because I live alone, I'm fine with the black square, but then company comes over and I don't want that. I want art, I want it to add and enhance my living space, and that's what ambient mode is gonna afford you because it's not gonna be an eyesore. Michelle, do you remember you would get a television and you would it has to fit in the cabinet because we want to
close the doors later.
Exactly, you wanted to hide it out. This TV is off, and look at how beautiful that screen is. So that's the 75. Then we move over to other options. Remember, we have 7 different size options. We love to show this one. 1, because it's wall mounted. 2, it's, you know, some of us have built-in, so we're a little restricted. This is the 65-inch. And this is where maybe I don't have cable in this corner because, you know, I don't have it, but I have Wi-Fi. So that means I have YouTube, I have Samsung TV Plus, I have all those user-friendly options, and I'm gonna turn this television off too because I'm gonna come back and join you. Pick art that's already preloaded, find art online, take a family photo. I'm gonna go with this little pastel one because guess what? It matches our spring theme. And this is where, whether it's your bedroom, the office, or you're upgrading, you're walking away with a beautiful something to add to your living space. Again, we've set up our lives around the television. Do we want the television to be the focal point all the time? Not necessarily. So that's where that ambient mode really adds a lot.
Yeah. Well, okay, we've got less than 10 minutes left in this hour, in this presentation. After this, there's only one more airing of this today's special. So we are dwindling down to the end of the day. In terms of quantity, that 85-inch, my goodness, if you want that one, we have 3 dozen for everybody out there, and it's almost half off, that one. So that is really an incredible value. But as a whole, just so you know, this is the #1 most popular, best-selling TV brand in the country. It is the most popular Samsung TV line, which is the Q60, but this is the Q60B. So it's the latest version. So it's not like you're getting this incredible value on an old technology television. I mean, we are quite literally bringing you the best of the best at our very best value, which happens to be the best price anywhere in the marketplace that we have found. We have got it here, the lowest price. And that is exciting because Samsung is a very well-known company. There's a reputation there. You know what quality it stands for. The fact that we're gonna ship this directly to your door free shipping, that is a big deal. If you're getting the larger size, it's the 75 and the 85, right, by appointment.
Correct.
So that you know when it's coming. You know, we can't make it simpler, right? We wanna make sure that you get it home and you love it. Use FlexPay. That's how you break up the cost of whatever size you're picking up into 5 equal monthly installments. You get your television right away after the first payment. It's not like layaway, so that's exciting. Pay it off over time. It's already up in your living room or your bedroom or the office, anywhere that you need it. We have VIP financing, which is something very special. If you have an HSN credit card, a QVC credit card, even a Zulily credit card, because we're all one family, now you're spreading the cost out. Let's say you're one of the lucky 36 people who's gonna get the 85-inch. Now you would have 18 months to pay that off. It would be $87.22 a month, and it's yours, and that's interest-free. This is a television that will grow with you in terms of technology. You can do updates with this television. I mean, we know it's an investment, but goodness, if you're gonna invest in something, why not something you know you'll be using every single day? I mean, there is exercise equipment out there that costs double what this costs, and more often than not, it ends up holding laundry for us, right? This is the kind of thing you can feel good about, and it's a family purchase too. You know, what a major upgrade this would be.
I'm sorry, I'm over here playing. I'm over here actually creating, I just got this idea. So I'm gonna put a new ambient mode together. I'm doing this quickly on my phone, so it might come out a little cattywampus, but it doesn't matter. Boom, ambient mode. Mother's Day's coming up, Father's Day, graduations, so, and the family vacations. So all of a sudden, let's turn off the TV. I don't want an 85-inch black square. All of a sudden, I was like, wait, you have 2 kids. So, okay, last time I did it was with Sarah, but it's gonna update.
Oh, that's cute.
To picture your boys. Matted, done in just 2 seconds since I sat down on the couch.
So you walk in, it's like, here's your gift from your boys.
Oh, that's very nice.
Wouldn't that be a cute way to present it?
And they would appreciate the TV too.
Yes, they would.
And so I was able to add the photos of the kids. I can actually maybe give it a little more color because we want some blue or green, customize it, make it really pop.
Cool. You just threw that together.
And this is just what's fun about it.
Yeah.
Because did I know how to do this fluently, you know, within 5 minutes of the first time? No. But you know what? Best part
of it.
You see the different framing?
Tell me that doesn't look like an actual big shadow box frame on the wall. That's amazing.
You can pick that. You can pick the matting you want too. So again, you're sitting on the couch. You got time on your hands. Play around. Those are your backgrounds. Those your shadow effect. So you can really just kind of customize it if you want none or anything like that.
Really neat.
This is why we could spend a whole hour on ambient mode. And remember, that's when the TV's turned off. And that's where Samsung went above and beyond. normally we all turn off our TVs and then it sits there, it's dark. That's probably another reason why we actually turn our TVs on a lot of the times, because we don't want that black square in the bedroom or in the living room. So we turn it on so at least it's something colorful and fun. So now you turn it on, you have all these great options from free, 190 free channels with Samsung TV Plus. This was actually cool. We got an update, and the update included now the QVC HSN app, which wasn't always the case. Think of it like a computer. Quad-core processing, so for faster streaming and uploading, so less buffering and all of that. But then also, you will get updates from time to time. So you're gonna get the latest apps and the latest content. And even when you jump into the App Store, you can, I can delete. I'm not watching Netflix anymore. I'm not watching HBO Max. I cancel that. I've seen everything on there. Or add it when you're ready to go again. I do appreciate the microphone being built in. You're saying it's Jim Carrey night, it's Saturday night, what to watch? Hold down the microphone. Find the movie Liar Liar. I was trying to think of The Mask, but that came to me too late. Boom. It's doing the searching. It's really just,
look at that.
There it is.
But my favorite thing about that is not only does it find it, it runs it through every service you have, every app you have to show you what it costs on each one, which one is free. It's like a content concierge. I mean, honestly.
So what used to happen for me is I would have this option on one television in one room. I would go ask the TV because it would do all the shopping for me, and then I'd go back to my main TV and be like, okay, it's on Vudu, let's watch it here. But notice it also saves you money. Free if you have a subscription to Peacock already, or you're paying $4 on one of these other platforms. You remember Redbox? I mean, it's still there, and you would still go out and buy, you rent the video or the DVD. Actually, Michelle, this is funny. I was doing some cleaning last week. Look what I found.
No, you did not. He has a Blockbuster card.
I found my membership card, and the funny thing is, remember how it used to be? It's Saturday night. Let's get in the car. Let's go see what's at the video store. Let's see what's available.
So funny.
I don't even have to get off the couch.
Can I tell you, this is such a much more enjoyable experience than actually going to the movies. It's amazing because you get cozy, get your favorite blanket, get all your snacks together, and you're spending a lot less. Yes, you can pause it when you need to. My goodness. And when you have a television like this, it is an experience. I mean, you can see, and I said this earlier, I mean, right now, if you're watching, you're like, wow, look at the quality of that. Think about how many times over, how many screens it's traveling through. It's on this screen, through our camera, traveling through the air to you on whatever screen you're watching on, and it still looks amazing. Imagine when it's in your home and you're watching those movies or the sports games or the concerts or television shows. You feel like they're there in front of you. It feels like a live performance, and it's something incredible. You lose yourself.
Well, we can't always go to the concerts or to Vegas or to New York. When Hamilton came out during the pandemic on Disney Plus, so excited, we needed something to watch, we needed a distraction. It took me a few nights to watch it. First of all, my brother-in-law kept talking through it, and we're like, Josh.
We always have one of those.
So then you find that time where you have a quiet night or a quiet afternoon, go find your content. Look at the colors. Look at how exciting this is. And it could be the kids watching their cartoons. It could be the gamer in the household. It could be you just like, oh my, I'm gonna go to this place. I wanna get there. And that's, you know what, there's aspirational television watching, and there's aspirational just, you know what, I love this. I'm enjoying this documentary because it's educational. TV's come a long way. And one of the big things about it, all the award-winning programming and content, they are on streaming platforms. They're on, it's not channel 4 and 8 anymore. It's on Netflix, it's on Hulu. You're gonna be set up for years to come to watch beautiful content, award-winning content on a beautiful screen.
We just dropped below 24 of the 85-inch. We have 22. This is it. And I will say the 85-inch is glorious. I'm a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie. It is beautiful, and it's almost half off today. So it's a over $1,300 savings on the 85-inch if you're one of the lucky 22 people left to pick that one up. There's only one more presentation, right? And that's it for this today's special. We have 43-inch, 50-inch, 55, 60, 65, 75, and 85. And we have so many options for you on how you want to get it home, if that's FlexPay, VIP financing. The shipping is free, which I love. You get to get this home and truly enjoy it. I feel like this television is one purchase. There's no way you can regret it. The only thing you might regret is if you didn't go a little bigger, like you
True.
Wish you had, you know.
You'd mentioned this before, how lifelike it is. I remember
so
watching
lifelike.
a tribal council. We know the show. They get voted off the island.
Yes,
It's been
yes.
on for 20-something
Yes.
years. And I remember the first time I watched it on the big screen, I could see the bug bites and the sweat. And I started to feel uncomfortable. And I was at home. I was on day 28. But
It's
it felt like you were
amazing.
there. And that's where it's
so-
enjoyable.
This is what entertainment is supposed to be. Don't you want to feel excited about what you're going to watch? I mean, it's almost like the difference between when you're trying to look at something and you finally get your glasses and put them on, you're like, oh, that's
Where have
how
you
it
been all my
feels.
life, glasses?
Yes, it is such an enjoyable experience. And we are so happy to bring you such a well-known brand like Samsung at prices like this. So enjoy your brand new purchase. One more presentation to go, Bill. And then that's it for you for today.
And that's just it. We'll probably have a Samsung Today special again. I don't know when, and I don't know what content it's going to be.
Yeah.
So if you love this television, it's time to pick it up.
And let us ship it to you for free. It's really an incredible deal. By the way, that 85-inch, I don't know if it will be in your final presentation, but we've got about 20 of those left for everyone to go around, and it's almost half off. So enjoy that. Shannon is standing by. She's going to take you shopping with Signature Club A next. So enjoy that. Have a great evening, everybody. What day is it? Saturday? I'll be back with you tomorrow. Yes. Oh, I want some popcorn. Give me a try. Go. Oh, come on.
Signature Club A is the world's largest beauty classroom. I realized there was a great need for education in cosmetics, not for the movie star, not for the actress, not for the model, but for that woman out there, that young girl, that woman of a certain age. We are doing what's new, capsules.